Hey, what's up, guys? It's been a little while since my last vlog, and that's mainly because my computer actually died on me, so I can't edit anything right now. So it kind of sucks. This video will kind of be short, sweet, and to the point, but basically, I want to talk about the top 5 things I hate about my VFR 800. Now, I'm actually here in the parking lots of the corporate of bodybuilding.com. They actually are based out of Boise, Idaho. It's kind of cool. I don't know if you can see the truck over here or not, but it's a good parking lot to, take pictures in, all that good stuff. But anyways, so the number one thing I hate about my bike so far, and this is based on having it for about a month and a half. Number one, the seat. So obviously this seat is cracked. The previous owner, the original owner, didn't really take care of the seat, but besides that, it is very uncomfortable. It's kind of disappointing coming from Honda, considering that they sell this as a sport touring motorcycle. And you think about sport touring, you think of concourses, FJR 1300s, Gold Wings, all that type of shit. Gold Wings is more of like a couch on wheels, but you get the point. And the seat's horrible. I don't know if you guys have ever sat on a CB919, but basically it's the same type of seat. It's a banana style seat that's not, basically what I mean by that is it's not two separate parts, it's all one seat here. And obviously I have my rear cowl covering the back, but the back's just as thin. I took my fiance on it. She was super uncomfortable. So my goal is to get a Sargent seat that we're able to place this. Costs about $400, which is why I'm holding off for now. But I'll definitely get that. Number two. So when I got this motorcycle, I did a lot of research, and everyone said how comfortable it was. Well, got the bike. I was looking for something more aggressive because I came from a naked bike, and I rode this. Obviously, I test drove it for about 20 minutes, all good. But I have about 500 miles on this bike now. I've taken some longer rides, and to get to the point, the clip-ons, they are a lot lower than you would expect on a sport touring motorcycle. Just sitting on it, your weight is definitely on your wrists. It's kind of hard to tell this angle, obviously, because I'm recording from a camera. It's not like it's a in-person type of view, but the weight is definitely on your wrists, and it's definitely comfortable for riding fast, taking corners. But as far as taking a long ride, obviously I haven't gone 100 plus miles like this thing was made to do for long distance. But my wrists don't hurt, but my hands do. There's a lot of weight on your hands. The way you're positioned, your wrists don't really hurt, but it's obviously personal preference. To me, it's labeled as sport touring. Should be a little bit higher of a handlebars. I'm okay with it though. Number three, the rear sets. So this is the 25th anniversary edition, as you can see right here. And this one has the blacked out frame, unlike the other models of this year. And yet they decided to keep the rear sets, I guess the swing arm, silver, along with the passenger pegs. And it really bugs me because it would look so much cleaner if everything was black. There's other bikes that do the same shit, but I bought this one and I wish it was black. I'll probably end up changing out the rear sets eventually. They're just so expensive. Like, there's this company that makes them for the VFRs. There's only one company, and it's like $500. I wish I knew someone. I haven't found them, cheaper. There's not a lot of used parts for this bike, and when they do get listed, they get sold pretty quickly because the parts are few and far between. This wasn't really a popular motorcycle compared to the CBRs. So, number four, the dash. So, I hate to pull a Chase on two wheels and compare the bike to another bike, like he always compares bikes to his Yamahas because he loves Yamahas, but I'm going to compare this to a G6R because that's what I always wanted. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get it because of the price, but I love this bike. I like the dash, but it's missing one thing. Now, if you guys look at the dash, what do you think it's missing? I'll tell you, a gear indicator. Suzuki's come stock with gear indicators. It's not a necessity, but it's definitely nice to just look down and know what gear you're in. I've been riding long enough to where I can kind of just figure it out. I know what gear I'm in, but there'll be some times when I'm going fast, and I'm sure everyone's done it when they're in 6th gear and they go shift up to a 7th gear because it feels like you're in 5th. Not a big deal. It's just a thing I wish it had. I can always add it, but I don't think it's worth paying $200 to install one of those aftermarket gear indicators that don't really match the bike. You can put it here like other people do, or set it above the tack or below the tack. My opinion, doesn't look right. So number 5, and probably the thing I like least about the bike, but it's kind of grown on me, is the headlights. So obviously it's a good looking bike, but I don't know what they're really thinking with the headlights. They're just it's just different. The integrated turn signals in the front right here, they look badass, but the headlights, I don't know. Obviously this is a 07. They should put the xenon bulbs in it to make it look a little better. But that being said, they do sell aftermarket headlights for this bike that have the angel demon eyes with the halo rings on it. They look pretty badass. I'll put a link in the description on those. They're pretty pricey, about $500, but if I keep this for a while, I'll probably do that. And other than that, man, I like this bike. Like I said, I couldn't think of 10 things. I will tell you a couple of things I love about this bike. The first thing, and it unfortunately only looks good from the right side, is the single-sided swing arm. It's just like Ducatis have. It's pretty badass. I like how the also the exhaust wraps around down there, and it comes with the 2 pipes, similar to Ducati too. But yeah, that's the top 5 things that I don't like about this bike. Obviously, this is my own personal opinion, so it may differ from yours, but hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.